I take it as a yes. No. You don't need to be begging here, my friend. Is it brighter? Better if it's brighter in here? I think so. Welcome to a pineapple live stream. Doesn't look the freshest anymore, but hey, Yakshu. Do I say Yakshu? Do I just say Ya? Do I say Shu? Hey, BT. Yay! It worked. Thank you. I had a feeling. Can you pick like little symbols? Like isn't there like yay? How cool! I've never had that before. That's the first time. That's fun. That's cute. Thanks for the brush, for the jewels. Appreciate that. That's new to me. I just BT reminded me that there's an option that's called jewels or little symbols. Cute. It's hard. Cute. Thank you. I never thought about it. I've seen it at other streams, but I never thought about activating that. So I had to do some stuff and on my computer, and then it worked. Thanks. A star. Fröhlicher Kothaufen. Happy poop. Okay, thanks. I take the happy poop. As long as it's happy. That's all that matters. Thanks, BT. I'm glad it's working. Du sagst normale Yash. Oh. Yash, okay. Hi, Abdal. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Dawn. BT, Yash. Happy Pilot's Day. Okay, happy belated Pilot's Day to all the pilots here. Thank you so much, BT. Appreciate it. Hey, we got 25 jewels. Nice. I still don't know what they do. I think they translate into like dollar, like cents or something. But I don't know how much, like how that, what a jewel is. But we'll get used to the stuff. We're all here learning about YouTube live streams together. So I appreciate you all being here with me on this journey through the YouTube live stream world, or the YouTube world in general. It's always interesting to find out about new things. Hi, Sudha. Yes, today we're gonna eat pineapple. So I think by being active on YouTube, by watching streams and just watching in general stuff, I think YouTube gives every person jewels, and then there's like this gift button down there, and then you can pick like a symbol or something, or like a heart, or like a happy poop apparently, and that you can send. It's the first time I'm seeing those symbols. Here at least. Hey Marco, ja, lange nicht gesehen. 好久不见. Und ja, die Haustür war toll. Ich liebe Haustouren. Bei mir muss ich dann noch ein bisschen schauen, dass so nichts rumliegt, weil ich hier gerade meinen Papierkram mache und alles. Hi Hans und Pech, sorry, ich habe vergessen Hallo zu sagen. Ich habe deinen Namen aber gesehen. Willkommen zurück, mein Freund. Na, wie ist alles in der Heimat? Was machen Sachen? Currently you can't see. Well, I hope your eyes are okay. I hope you're just referring to the YouTube and not in general. I hope you can see. Hi to Azerbaijan. You tame horses in Tunisia. Oh, wow, that's cool. I cannot say the same. I was a horse girly growing up, so I like horses. I hope this works. My hair something else today. Have curls, they say. Well, I guess you can't change your hair genetics for no loss. Thanks, parents, for the curls. Now I'm dealing with it. The funny part is that, oh no, I think my mom had curls, but my dad had straight hair. It's funny how they both had black hair, but I got my grandma's hair genetics, so I got my grandma's blonde hair. Are you mad? I'm maid? No. Dexter? I'm not a maid. Only for my husband. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I mean, I can see the super chat memberships and all, but the sticker thing ain't there. That's weird. Maybe it's just for America. I think only America has that function. It's kind of exclusive, so I wonder why it's only available in America. That's very weird, isn't it? Man, this pineapple has already seen its best days. Just like me. I think we got something in common, Mrs. Pineapple. But, I don't know if it's just pressure points. Druckstellen oder schlecht? Das ist die Frage hier. Was meint ihr? What do you think? You think this pineapple is still good? Will he still be edible, Mrs. Pineapple, or am I making a mess for no reason at all? That's a big question. But I'm always making a mess in the kitchen, so one way or the other. One way or the other, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. One way or the other, I'm gonna need you. Sorry, y'all, I'm hyper-focused on my pineapple right now. I'm the worst multitasking person. This is it is a good smelling pineapple, yes. When to change the oil, every day or every week? The oil? The sound is very loud, is that? I don't think it would do anything if I turned it on my phone. Like higher. So I wonder why my sound is low. Is it okay? Now, can you guys hear me, or is it just me talking not loud enough? Maybe. Die Kunst läuft und Training ist auch erledigt. Und bei dir? Sehr gut, sehr gut. Was hast du neulich gekünstelt? Hans, was gibt's Neues? Hast du die Sache auf deinem Kanal? Oder wie läuft es? Hi, Jose. Hi, Ankino. Willkommen. Und wie sieht euer Sonntag aus? Schon fast fertig, euer Sonntag, oder vorbei? You all excited for Monday tomorrow? Yay, Monday, the best day of the week, arguably. Living with cats. I must make sure you blow out cat hair that possibly got into your stuff. This house is probably a nightmare for everyone that has cat hair allergy. I remember we had friends over one night, and one of them has a cat hair allergy, but he didn't tell me, so he had a good time with my cats walking around. I'm excited to eat some pineapple. Did you all eat your vitamins today? Did you have your fruit? Your veggies? Auf meinem Kanal habe ich nichts, bin nicht so faul für, bin Porträtmaler. Wie cool! Wie machst du das so? Malst du dann Kante oder auf der Straße oder auf Auftrag? Wie sieht es aus bei dir? Every day, wow, that's motivated. I sure don't. My wife from past life, her name was Hammerthing, and she used to live in Hills. A Highlander. Nö, Hans, mit Messer kenne ich mich mittlerweile in der Küche ganz gut aus. Da habe ich keine Angst mehr, aber sag niemals nie. Wahrscheinlich habe ich mich jetzt gejinxt. Naja, wir werden sehen. Nee, das sieht nicht mehr gut aus. Are you a feminist? That kind of makes me think that you are certainly not, if you ask me that question, huh? What's cooking, Umberto? A pineapple is cooking. I'm just chopping some veggies, or some, not veggies, fruit real quick, because I have so much fruit here. And next week I'm gonna be hella busy until end of the week, so I won't have time to do anything of that stuff. So I'm doing it now. Just prepare my stuff. I suck at cooking. That's okay, Lonely. We all suck at different things. You know, we can't be good at the same thing. And honestly, if you suck at cooking, it's just lack of practice. And cooking is something, I would say that some people have definitely a talent for cooking, but cooking is definitely something that you can learn or always improve at pretty easily. It's really just like practice and trying out stuff. So, you know, being bad at cooking is definitely nothing bad, because you can always get better if you want to. Hi, Günther. Hi, P3. You just ate a slice of cake. Hi, Oma. Das ist auch lecker. That's also good. Cake is always good. If they don't have bread, why don't you just eat cake, huh? You always put too much salt. Well, see, Lonely, now you already know. You're eating too much salt, or using too much salt, just use less. I mean, easier said than done, but you know what to work on. Thank you, Ank. James, appreciate it. I just activated that function yesterday. BT told me about it. So now we got Jules here. Hey, 67. Thank you. It's my age, 67. Appreciate it. It's funny to see those symbols. Just dancing on the screen is new. I'm not used to it yet. Hi Günther, wie geht's? Wie war dein Tag? Haben sie dich... Ah ne, heute hast du ja frei gehabt. Bei uns gibt's zu essen Ananas und was hatte ich vorher? Wo war ich denn? Indisch, I was at an Indian restaurant earlier. Once in a while I allow myself to go out to eat on a Sunday. So I went to an Indian buffet and I ate way too much. Tschüss, Ank. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very generous of you. Thank you. We love you too. Boy, I'm from Germany, but I live in the United States. That's okay. Haha. I don't hate anyone. If you hate me, that's fine. That's on you. Not good to have hate in your heart. Hi, Enter from California. California must be nice. I wish I lived there, but Tennessee is just the Walmart store brand version of California, maybe, you know. And I don't mind the store brand. Hans hoffe ich auch. Das denke ich mir jedes Mal. Ich habe immer beim Zähneputzen Schmerzen an meinem Zahn, wenn ich eine ganze Ananas aufgegessen habe. Ich muss dann mal ein bisschen langsam machen. Merci, Berka. California to Atlanta City. Are you in California too? Wait, you're in California or Atlanta? Or are you in both? Oh, you're from, okay. Sehr schön. Ah ja, Günni. Jetzt bin ich wieder zu höflich gewesen. Wir kennen uns ja jetzt schon. Also Günni. Weiße Wäsche, sehr gut. Hast du schön getrennt. Hast du gut gemacht. Wäsche trennen ist wichtig. Einmal die weiße Wäsche mit Handtüchern und was weiß ich, Kram gewaschen oder dunklen Sachen, dann ist alles schon ruiniert. Rückgängig machen wird schwer. German philosophy. Which one specifically? Like Nietzsche, Jung, Adler, Freud. I know Adler is Austrian. And your parents are from Frankfurt? I go to Frankfurt quite often. Whenever I fly home, I fly over Frankfurt. So I'm forced to go to Frankfurt when I go to Germany, but it's nice. Not around the train station, but the rest of Frankfurt is nice. Heidegger? I never read it. Facts. Someone's speaking facts here. Committed to the pineapple, yes. I'm definitely committed to eat that bowl of pineapple. Hast so gut wie keinen Schwarzwald-Dialekt? Nee, habe ich tatsächlich nicht. Meine Eltern sind beide aus dem Norden. So someone just said that I don't have a Black Forest accent in my voice when I speak. It's because my parents are both from the north of Germany. And they moved to the Black Forest later in life when they already, you know, were too old to adapt an accent. And then because of them speaking High German, I always spoke High German myself. People in school always mentioned that too, that I'm the only kid in school that didn't have an accent. It's just because we were not from that area originally, like our roots. That's why my whole family spoke High German. Nice. My name is Kevin Sanders. Hi, Kevin Sanders from Georgia. I've only been to Georgia once, but I only drove through it to get to Florida, and it was very nice. I would like to go back and visit some more one day and get some peaches or something. I love peaches. But one thing about Georgia, there's definitely cops everywhere. When you drive down the highway, there's a cop car parked every 2 miles. So I thought it was a little intense, but yeah. This is a very sweet pineapple indeed. Do you play an instrument? I do. I play the e-guitar or acoustic guitar, both, but I prefer the e-guitar. That's why, okay. So they need a little bit more police over there, huh? We have a lot in Tennessee too, but compared to Georgia, it's nothing. And I already thought it was a lot here. You can go camping safe in Georgia? There's always a cop wandering around. Okay, good. I know a lot of people feel like unsafe when a lot of cops are around, and then a lot of people feel safe when cops are around. I guess it's just depends. In Germany, it was very weird for my husband to see, for example, at the train station and the airport. There's a lot of cops walking around, and they have like those like big pew-pews with them, like the machine ones. So that was weird for him to see, he said. And see them like openly carrying those around. Yes, Swiggy. Oh, thank you. Sparklings. Sparkles. Thanks, BT. Obwohl ich auch ganz gerne Ananas mag. Ich mag auch Ananas sehr gerne. Aber es ist ein bisschen schlecht für die Zähne, wie schon erwähnt wurde. Aber mit der Verdauung, ja, das ist auch sicher von dieser Säure oder, keine Ahnung. Ananas hat ja solche Enzyme. Ups. Siehst du, ist mir was runtergefallen. Das gibt's. Here's the next scandal. Yeah, you're gonna freak out when they see it. I got in trouble one time for something falling off my bread. So we'll see if the pineapple will cause another scandal. Hi, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Search for Rottweiler puppies for the good old backyard puppies. Oh no. You brought Germany here, Stan. That's cool. It's probably pretty cheap at the moment. I still got mispronounced my own German car, Volkswagen. Volkswagen. I wonder how you pronounce it. Volkswagen. I sleep camping on the side of the road once with my cousin. The cops are watching us. Did they say anything? See, that's something in Germany you would get in trouble for. Hey, when people say America is the land of the free, it definitely makes sense compared to Germany. If you slept at the side of the road in Germany, they'd be like, "Sir or ma'am, you better get up here. You don't have a permission to sleep, do you?" You would have to get a permission to sleep there. You would have to pay, like, even when there's, like when you drive around Bavaria or down to Austria with a camper, and there's parking lots around, and you just want to sleep overnight on your way down to Italy or something, or further down Switzerland or Austria. The campsite, not the campsite, the parking lots you have to pay for just for staying there overnight. Welcome to Germany. Toyotas sind gut. I love Toyotas. It means like car for the public. Yeah, it means like the car for the people. So Volk means like the people, like the residents, like basically like the people, if you translate it, I think. So the people's car, basically, like normal people car, ordinary people car. Noch nie einen Volkswagen gehabt. Ich hatte auch direkt keinen, aber mein Ex-Freund war mein erstes Auto durch meinen Ex-Freund, was ich gefahren bin. Volkswagen Jetta. No, nothing, seriously. Hey Sean, how you doing? Hi Todd, welcome back. Hey Sean, congratulations by the way. I wasn't sure. Is that your own product? I wasn't sure if it is, but it looked like it. It looked really cool. I love the name of the brand and how it looks like. Like definitely some vibes and aesthetics. Two kinds of car, Mercedes and others. Are you a Mercedes guy? Berkay? Hello Todd. Lake Tahoe of California. Enter, I would love to visit that, but I'm a Pavel. I'm a poor Pavel. California is a little bit too pricey for me, but maybe one day. Norwegian. Hey, Hughes, Hur mår du? Jag är from Tyskland. Blah blah, how could I forget you? Welcome back. A Dodge guy. Hell yeah, America. A Dodge. With the USA flag in the back. Do you have some cool stickers in the back of your Dodge? I'm sure you do. Citroën. Gutes Auto. Ein bescheidenes Auto, was lange hält. Glaube ich. Habe noch nie was Schlechtes über Citroën gehört. Citron. Die sagen das doch immer so witzig in der Werbung, oder? Französisch. Citron. Wie die Chanel-Werbung oder so. Chanel. There's this like the perfume advertisements with Timothy Chalamet. The Chanel advertisements everywhere on YouTube right now, and I just love how he speaks French. It sounds so bougie. Thank you, Neo. Danke, danke. Oh, my curls are getting stuck on my pineapple. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Let me read the rest. Expand the line and make woman shaving soap. I need to figure out what works best for women because most women don't use a shaving brush. That is true, even though I find the shaving brush idea very satisfying. I think it must feel nice. So I could imagine using a shaving like that soap brush on legs, because why not? Might as well, instead of using that the foam thing, because when I do that I would just use soap and like lather it out with my hand. So might as well just use a shaving brush or like this foam brush. But yeah, let me know if you need any testers. I'll gladly volunteer, of course. Satanic apple. That? Why is the pineapple a satanic apple? Explain. Hey Martin, lange nicht gesehen. So sieht man sich wieder. Immer das Gefühl, wenn ein Livestream vorbei ist, was soll man jetzt mit dem Leben anfangen, oder? So geht's mir immer. Wenn ich so 3 Stunden den Livestream durchgesuchtet habe und dann ist vorbei, und dann denke ich mir, was jetzt? Well, I'm trying to be taught, trying to limit my chocolate intake. Semi-successful, but fruits definitely help. Like if you eat some fruit early in the day, not the first thing in the morning, I wouldn't recommend that because it spikes your blood sugars pretty extreme if you eat fruit first thing. So you would probably want to have some more stuff with fiber and protein, fat, also running through your tummy or your digestive system before you start with the sugary stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't do that for breakfast, but it's like a nice snack after lunch when you're already having like some glucose spikes anyways. So if you do sweet stuff, do it after you already ate a meal. Yay, thank you, Sean. I'm excited, Herr Stapelfeld. I'm gonna be very direct, you know, my Germanness. I'll be straightforward with you, but still kind, of course. My cat? Oh, Rusty loves live streams. He's sitting right there on the trash can. Hey, Rust. He's giving you guys the nice eyes. When cats do this, that means that they like you. Just trying to like show you that they're like being friendly towards you. It's like giving you a hug or a handshake. Äpfel sind super. Na, da scheiden sich die Geister. Crazy. Äpfel können mir gestohlen bleiben. Ich bin kein Apfelfan. Irgendwie leider. Obwohl die so günstig sind. Ich wünschte, ich wäre. I have not been wearing the ring for a few, not weeks, but days, because my fingers were quite swollen from the weather, like change of weather from like medium heat to like extremely hot. So and I was working a lot, carrying around boxes, and I didn't want to ruin it. And my finger got swollen at the same time, so it kind of hurt. but now my body's used to the heat and it went back to normal, so I put it back on. So yeah, that's maybe why you didn't notice it. I think I've not been wearing it for like roughly a week. That's what I need, a German straightforwardness. Yep. Sometimes, you know, being straightforward and honest is better than just trying to accommodate people and just being nice for the sake of being nice, because that's also not being nice sometimes. You know what I mean? Ups, war bei mir immer in der Tüte zum Nikolaus. Oh nee, das tut mir leid, Resi. Obst war immer das, was ich am wenigsten in meiner Tüte wollte. Ich wollte immer Schokolade. Wenn der Mandarinen den Platz weggenommen haben beim Stiefel, war ich immer sauer. Oder Nüsse. Also Mandeln mit Schale noch drumherum. Hey Usik, thank you. You're amazing. Let me screenshot that. Thanks. 5 memberships, holy moly. Thank you. Generous, Mr. Generous, going around town. Reden die Leute in den USA auch über Politik? Ja, ist es aktuell überhaupt das Hauptthema? Ja, na, es geht. I would say Americans do talk about politics, but not that much with each other, because there's a lot of different opinions. There's either like oftentimes either red or blue, and then sometimes you don't bring it up because if you have a feeling that someone else would be the opposite from you and you don't want to clash, so sometimes you just like don't bring it up. Yeah, it's a sensitive topic, I think, for some people. Ich habe meinen ersten Citron 14 Jahre gefahren, mein jetziger ist seit 26 auch schon 10 Jahre alt. Sehr schön, siehst du, das hält lange. Manche Autos halten sehr lange, wie Toyota auch. Sehr gut, dann kümmerst du dich gut um dein Auto scheinbar. Sirius Snape is a member now. Solar. Nice. Thank you, Ustik, again. Ja, Pia. Ich bin eine Deutsche in den USA. Sehr gut erkannt. Hi, Martin. Thank you. Happy day to you too. Make me a member too, Usik. Raising an army. An army. Thank you, Usik. I know it's random. I think if you give memberships, you can really pick, right? I never tried it, but hey, One Life. Hi, cool idiot. You're not an idiot. Die einzige Schoki war bei mir der Schoko-Nikolaus oder der Krampus. Der Krampus. Der Krampus mit der Rute. Do you all know Krampus? We just talked about St. Nicholas, so if you want to learn something more about German or Austrian culture, on December 6th, I hope Resi here is from Austria, so I don't know if it's the very same there, but in Germany on December 6th there is St. Nicholas going around the villages, and he has Knecht Ruprecht with him, which is basically his, I don't want to use that word, but his servant, basically. And St. Nicholas is wearing this red robe, looking like sort of like a king with like a red robe and like some white. And then Knecht Ruprecht is dressed in like a brown potato sack clothing, very humble, and he has a stick with him. And then parents can hire them. Usually it's like people from the village dressed up like them, and you can hire them, and then they will knock at your door or ring at your door, and they'll come inside, and then St. Nicholas will bring his very big book with him. It's kind of like big as a Bible, I would say, and it's a golden book, and in that book he keeps track of all the children in the village, and he has a name, and they will say, was this kid good or bad this year, at the end of the year. So it's like your incentive as a kid, because you know at the end of the year, St. Nicholas will come around and he'll keep track of your records, and he'll bring the stick with Knecht Ruprecht. So if you've been bad, you'll get the stick from Knecht Ruprecht. In the past, not anymore, like luckily. Times changed, right? Even in Germany. And then if you've been good, you'll get chocolate. And when he leaves, you leave your boots outside the door, and St. Nicholas will fill up your boot with chocolates or fruit and nuts and stuff as a, reward, basically. TH, you pronounce D instead of TH. It could be, yeah, TH is a very weird movement for us. Our talking doesn't happen in the front of the mouth, except for our S. Like we have a very, almost like a parcel mouth, like in Harry Potter, like the Slytherins. Like we have a very S sounding pronunciation, like a hissing of a cat kinda. Or we talk in the back with a lot of G, NG, and sounds a little bit kinda. Hard to explain, whereas Americans use the front part of their mouth way more. So TH is a little bit harder for us. I'm doing good, Eunice. How about yourself? Yeah, I know it gives it randomly. Try honey and a pineapple food review. Thank you, Sean. Let me hide it. Okay, let me get some honey. Appreciate it, my friend. I just saw it to the walls here, but I didn't know who it came from. Pineapple, honey and pineapple. That sounds sweet, but I'm all here for it. Did you gain weight recently? Extremely rude comment, but I did actually, but not recently. So no, not really, not recently. I've gained weight since I came to America from Europe, but yeah, thanks for noticing, I guess. Says she while adding honey to her pineapple. A little sprinkle of sugar too. That's actually pretty good. It acts like a adds more like a depth of flavor. I like it. Takes out the tartness or the sourness, obviously, but it's good. But if I kept doing that, I would get another one of those comments. Did you recently gain some weight? Sure did. And there Santa brings you a piece of coal, right? Here in America? Yes, you're right. The coal, I forgot about that. I'm the most banned on YouTube. Ban me, please. Well, good luck. Better luck next time. Ich hätte noch ein paar Fragen für dich auf dem Zettel. Hans, dann schieß mal los hier. Für den Marco. Ich glaube, Marco war schon seit einer Weile Mod. Der war, glaube ich, auch einer meiner ersten Mods. Shuriken war, glaube ich, der allererste. Ziemlich sicher. Danke, BT, fürs Funkeln, for the sparklies, and the happy poop. Happy poop is just like a little, like a gift from the jewels that you can spend. When you press the gift button here, you can pick symbols, like little animations that you can send, and YouTube usually gifts everyone that watches live streams or YouTube jewels for free, where you can turn them into little animations. So I thought it was I think that's a pretty cool feature that YouTube does something for free. Wow. Who would have thought? I love honey and pineapple, salt and melons and lemon or lime and cantaloupe. Yes, I love feta cheese with melons. And whee, that was a prickly, not prickly, like very acidic. My whole teeth will fall out after eating this rest of the pineapple. Yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out the Discord. Well, not currently actually, but next week I'll try to figure out the Discord thing, and then we can have like a Discord here with anyone that's interested, and maybe I'll do some gaming and then people can hang out in Discord. Der liebe V8 dürfte mich mal entblocken, wenn es ihm keine Umstände macht. Bist immer noch geblockt, Hans? Vielleicht hat dich einer der Moderatoren geblockt bei ihm. Aus Versehen vielleicht, es sei denn, du hast gepöbelt. Aber Hans, du bist doch eigentlich netter. Kann ich mir gar nicht vorstellen. I don't have the gift button. It might be that only the people from America have the little gift button, because I know you can only activate it if you are in America. I don't know if anyone can send them, but the YouTuber has to be in America to have the gift button. So I don't know how that works. Hi Wayne to London, UK. You see the crazy cats in the background? Hi Mark. How's the weather where you are? The weather is really, really nice, but you can tell that the clouds are slowly moving in. We are tomorrow we're in a risky area of the storm, so tomorrow there's supposed to be some bad storms and tornadoes. Dankeschön, Resi, dir auch. Guten Montag an dich und lass dich nicht stressen von jemandem oder niemandem. So. Und schlaf schön erstmal. Noch ist ja Sonntag. Gaming, let's go. Yay, I'm excited for it. I have never done that on stream, so I'm a little nervous how that will turn out. Anything that's like new and that you have to figure out first is always a little annoying, but once I have it all set up, I think it will be a lot of fun. Beim V8 wird ihr nur beim Single dabei seid. Komischer Mod. Komischer Mod wer? Kind of games do you want to play? Let's play horror games. Yes, blah blah. I want to try a horror game. There's one that I want to try with the husband. Because if I played a horror game by myself, I would probably faint because I get scared easily. So that will be interesting to see how I'm gonna play a horror game. I love gameplay of horror game, like I like watching it when I'm not doing it myself. But myself will be a whole different story, so you better put in some earplugs when you watch that, in case I need to scream, but it should be okay. I hope it's nothing too scary. I already picked one that I want to play. It's called Re-Animal, I think, or Re-Animal, and it looked really good. Thank you, BT, for the thumbs up. Hi, Spartan. Horror game's gonna be a mega idea, believe me. I've always wanted to play horror games on stream. I've been thinking about it forever. But yeah, I didn't have time for a setup so far. But once everything is, my paperwork's done, my immigration stuff is done, and it's still draining, but I'm about to be done with it. So, and then next week I'll do a lot of work at the historic settlement, so that's another thing I'm going to be busy with. And then my other job, of course. So it's a lot of work right now, a lot of jobs, a lot of, outside YouTube stuff that I'm dealing with. So thanks for being patient, y'all. I hope the patience will pay off. I'll try my best to upload much more and be more active here and have like a real schedule and all that as far as I can. Since this is not my job, this is just still a hobby, but I'm trying to be more regular with it. Geht nicht mit einem iPad? Echt? Ach Mist, Marco. Tschüss, Günni, schlaf gut. Bis bald. Ich hoffe, die Woche wird nicht zu stressig und du hast keine nervigen Kunden. Halt uns auf dem Laufenden, wie es bei dir so läuft auf der Arbeit nächste Woche. I know what you mean, darling. 2 weeks ago it was 80 to 90 upstate New York. Wow. It is ridiculous, yeah. It's an up and down. It's been like that here too. It was super hot and it got cold again. Now it's really mild weather, like beautiful weather, but tendency to hot. And now the storms are coming in and it's going to cool down again. So Tennessee is really extreme with weather. Pager, no, I do not understand English, sorry. This is German only. German and Sanskrit only. You gain, every time someone says you gain weight, you get a happy in the sparkle. Well, I'm gonna get a lot of sparkles then. BT, get ready for it. Refresh those jewels. Hi, King. Welcome back. What games do you play? So, if I have time, at the moment I don't play much, but usually what I play or played in the past was PUBG was my go-to. I know not many people play PUBG anymore, but it's a classic, I think. So I like PUBG. PUBG, Sea of Thieves, Hearthstone is like a card game, kind of like Magic. I know. Nerd alert. Who cares, right, Rusty? It's okay to be a nerd. And what else? World War Z. I can't think of a Halo. There's more. I just haven't played forever. Ark. I played Ark a little bit. I'm not a fan of the new shooters. It's kind of meh. It's a little bit too fast for me. Like when it's like too much like respawn and like it gets stressful for me. Screaming is the best part. I don't know about that. Black hole has second most gravitational power. First one is. Wird es mal auf Glutenunverträglichkeit getestet? An Marco, okay. You can also use Discord as video chat with 20 people. Oh, that's honestly having a video call with so many people at the same time sounds kind of stressful, not gonna lie. Because that's a lot of people talking at the same time, I feel like. Horror games don't even need a high performance PC. You can play the Granny series. That's a simple but enjoyable game horror series. The Granny series, okay. Gotta screenshot that. But yeah, I'll try. I know I don't need like a crazy PC or anything like that for the ones that I want to play. And I hope my new MacBook will work with that. And or maybe I'll just play it on the Xbox and then just get like a card to transfer it from the console to my phone or something. It's like you need to have like some technical equipment for like the transformation, you know what I mean. It's a little complicated, but not too complicated, but I need time to install all that stuff. Hi Irma. Die erste Mücke dieses Jahr gestochen. Wir waren live dabei, Hans. Was für ein Pech. Vielleicht liegt es am Namen, du musst den Namen ändern. Mach mal Hans ein Glück und dann kommt das Glück schon von alleine. Manchmal muss man sich das einfach so herbeiwünschen. I saw a news report this week where people in a tornado. Oh goodness. Yeah, I feel like the tornadoes get much stronger. Or there's more stronger ones than before. That's what I heard from people that lived here for a while. And it's shifting too from like the original tornado alley to the Tennessee area and more of the east now. So yeah, it's just the weather's changing, y'all. And apparently there was an earthquake in Oregon, a 4.2 magnitude. Have you all heard about the big one? Is it called the big one? It's like supposed to be like one of the biggest earthquakes ever to happen. It happens every, oh, I wish I remembered, every so and so many years, every 300 years or so. And if that happens, it will be an absolutely insanely high, crazy tsunami rolling onto California and Oregon, basically taking away the entire West Coast. And if that happens, that will be a crazy disaster. Aber Hans zum Glück hat doch alles verloren. Ja, schon, Hans. Aber der hat doch dann sein Glück gefunden deswegen, weil er dann nichts mehr hatte. Das ging ja darum, dass er gemerkt hat, dass die Sachen, die er davor hatte, einen eigentlich nur noch runterziehen oder das Leben schwer machen oder einen irgendwo festhalten. Und wenn man alles weg hat, dann fühlt man sich frei und kann das richtige Glück finden. Und nicht in den Wertsachen oder im Materiellen. Ich fand die Geschichte eigentlich ganz schön von Hans zum Glück. Nee, kenne ich nicht, Pager. I don't know that one. I only started using laptops and cell phones and social media in 2020. You went back to college for a degree in music theory. Oh, cool. You went back to college. That's nice. I feel like that's something I would want to do. Once, one day when I'm retired and I hopefully have some extra time and money on the side, just go back to university and do something that I'm interested in just for fun. Why not? Thank you, Bardock. How are you doing? For real, social media and electronics have too much of a say or control in our personal lives and sometimes make things very dangerous. Very true. Yes, I totally agree. I don't have social media anymore. I don't get anything out of it. I used to use it way too much and use way too much of my time for it. And then I realized I just stopped using it for a while. And I was doing I tried to do like a 1 week no social media thing. And then after a week or just a few days, I didn't even have the urge to use it anymore. So it happened to be a year until I reopened my social media again for the first time, scrolled around a little bit, and I was like, I did not miss anything. I missed a few messages from friends, and I just told them, hey, sorry. I texted them literally a year later, pretty much exactly, without even planning to. I was like, hey, I know this is a little bit of a late answer, like a year later. At least the month was correct, just like a year later, that I haven't felt the urge to use social media. And yeah, it can be a dangerous place for sure. I feel like it's like anti-social media nowadays instead of social media, because it's not like what we're doing here, where we have like a conversation and it's like actual people like talking and exchanging opinions or telling stories. It's just like looking at other people's pictures and liking them or not. Usually just like, you know, seeing what they're up to. People you don't even say hi to on the street or think about in normal life or everyday life. So I don't know. I don't see the point of social media very much. Hi Daniel, Grüße nach Deutschland. Korn? Korn ist aber nicht gut. Hoffentlich nicht zu viel Korn. Daniel. Immer vorsichtig mit dem Korn. Godzilla waking up every 100 years and caused that huge earthquake, right? Pretty much. Yeah. Who knows if there's something like down in the ocean waking up every once in a while and causing a tsunami. Metamorphosis of your channel. Right? Who knows? One day we'll go from 4,000 subscribers to 4 million subscribers. I see it coming. Who's ready for it? Hey, miss you. Thank you so much. I don't feel like that today, but I appreciate it. I feel like I look like a sheep today. A sheep before it got groomed, you know, before the shearing scissors came out. And Oscar is doing pretty good, like compared to yesterday. He's really just sleeping a lot, and he ate his porridge and some of his favorite treats. So he had a few fishy treats, and he ate those, so that's a good sign. He had one accident this morning in the kitchen with pee because he couldn't hold it. So I'm still thinking it might be a urinary infection that he got from somewhere, because his belly and his down parts are very like low to the ground, so if he gets any like bacteria on it, it can happen pretty fast probably, I would assume. So I'll take him to the doctor tomorrow morning. Even if he feels better by then, I just want to make sure everything is okay and do like some blood works and some tests, just to see if his kidneys are good and all that. But yeah, thanks for asking, Miss Yu. I hope you're doing good as well. Thank you, Yusuf. Campbell, I'm not Danish, I'm German, but close. I mean, Denmark is right next to Germany, so not too far off. Deleted all of mine 15 years ago, just disappeared from that world. Totally understand it, Miss Yu. It was pretty much the same for me, not 15 years, about a year for me. And a lot of people were a little upset. They were like, why did you just disappear? And I don't know, I just didn't feel like using it. It was not the same as, having like friendship contact, like where you speak on like a regular basis. It was just like, I don't know, social media just doesn't feel real to me anymore. You realize how unsocial it is. Yes, it is unsocial, Cornelius, absolutely. Hey, Kyle. Is Shuriken in the room? Shuriken, are you in the room with us? Give us a sign. Something falls off the ceiling or off the shelves. That'd be spooky. I began my music studies in New Jersey. In New York to Juilliard School. Oh, Juilliard School, not bad. Oh, Salzburg, I remember you said that. Wow. Congratulations, Mark. That is pretty impressive. Hans, zum Glück würde aber wirklich nicht zu einem Kunstmaler passen. Ich strebe ja danach, mein Porträt immer weiter zu verbessern. Na gut. Ich finde den Namen Hans im Pech eigentlich ganz witzig oder ganz cool. Und klar, besser geht immer. Aber stresst dich nicht mit dem Streben nach besser. Besser geht immer, aber irgendwann muss man auch damit zufrieden sein, glaube ich, was man macht, oder? Was meinst du? Have you ever used beet sugar? BT, I've never used that. That's cool. Do you prefer the German sauerkraut to the Polish sauerkraut? The German sauerkraut is too bitter for me. Honestly, I don't know. I like all kind of sauerkraut. Honestly, just give me a sauerkraut and I'll eat it. I'll just gobble it down, but usually I refine my sauerkraut. Like if I buy a sauerkraut in a glass or something, I'll always add a little bit of spices to it by myself, or some onion. Like usually I like caramelize some onion in the pan, or like fry them in the pan a little bit, and add some bay leaves, some cloves, and juniper berries, and then I add the sauerkraut from the glass, and I also add an apple to it sometimes to make it sweeter. And you can use the fenugreek. Is it fenugreek? No. What's those seeds? Those black seeds that you can use to sauerkraut? I forgot what they're called. Cassaway? No, I don't know. Is it cassaway? Maybe. The thing I was trying to say is all of my studies and doctorate degrees use books, my brain instrument. New laptops instead of books. I understand. Yeah, I used a lot of books in university too. Just sitting in the library was basically my whole life for many years. I think books are just very weirdly calming, and I like being surrounded by books over computers myself too, so that must be hard to make that switch from books or paper to computers. I use Discord to video chat. I got you. Ah, cool. That's great news. Definitely taking him in. Yep, I sure will. And thank you. Yes, Ivan, you can call me Rika. Ich bin wieder da. Gunni, hast du deinem Mann noch was von dem Anlass übrig gelassen? Hier ist noch eine ganze Schüssel. There's enough pineapple left, but he's not a huge pineapple fan. He doesn't like that weird sensation it gives you, like that numbness in your mouth or like tingling because of the acidity. Hi ceramics, troubles in the house. Long time no see. At least 2 days ago or a day ago that we saw each other or heard each other. Same here, that shit is tiring. Absolutely, yes. Phone number, who? Who did? How do you make Polish sauerkraut? Oh, you mean Campbell. I'm fine, by the way, I was just on the freaking freeway, people don't know how to drive. Yeah, honestly, driving in America is scary. I know a lot of Americans say that Europeans drive frigging scarily, but I don't know about that. Also, I'll say it once and for all, to all the Americans here that don't know that yet. In Germany, or in most European countries, except for the UK, there's just one single country where you don't do that. Or conglomerate of countries, where you don't drive on the right side. We all drive on the right side, we don't drive on the left side. So if you go to Europe, you don't have to be scared, it's all the same. I don't know where that comes from, that so many people in America ask me how it is to drive on the right side compared to the left side. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We all drive on the right side. Only Australia, Japan, and the UK drive on the left side, and New Zealand, I think, right? Although I'm not even sure about that. I don't know where that comes from. People think that. Sorry, y'all. I ate too much pineapple. Get like little air bubbles coming up my throat. Greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. Nice. I'm slightly jealous. I would love to be in Cape Town. I've never been there. It looks beautiful. In pictures. Ich kann nicht damit zufrieden sein, mit dem Jetzt-Zustand. Als Künstler bist du nie zufrieden. Das ist ein hartes Los. Ja, das ist wohl ein hartes Los. Aber dafür kannst du gut malen und bist ein Künstler. Das ist ein gutes Los. Aber ja, alles Gute hat auch was Schlechtes oder was Hartes an sich. Never thought of adding anything to my sauerkraut. So you just do it plain, like just pickle the cabbage. In Germany we don't do it that way. We always add, not always, but sauerkraut is like a cooking process for us. But honestly, if you heat it up too much, you lose a lot of the good bacteria, so it's actually pretty good to just eat it straight out of the glass and not just worry too much about the flavor. Not poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are delicious in desserts. I love poppy seeds, but it's like there's like long seeds. They're like yeah, I think caraway seeds. There we go. Not cassaway, caraway. Cassaway isn't that weird Australian bird? You want to go to you like going to the older sections of the libraries? If you were in Harry Potter, Mr. Filch would have gotten you. You would have gone into that weird section of the books where they like scream at you and you know, those spooky ones. I'm sure they would find you there. I used to eat strawberries smashed with sugar and good bread. It's delicious. I was thinking about you, Miss You, yesterday when I had a good piece of homemade bread from a friend, and I had strawberries, and I put butter on it, and I added some sliced strawberries on top of it, and it was kind of like a strawberry cake. I didn't smush them or add sugar. I just had them like that because they were from a local farm and they were really sweet. But that was delicious. I remember you saying eating strawberries with bread. So it's like, let me try this. If Miss You likes it, chances are high that I'm gonna like it too, because I know we have like a lot of similar, not similar taste buds, but we like the same things when it comes to food. So it was really, really good. And I need to try to smush them with sugar next time. Do you prefer ice cream or custard with your strudel? Custard. Campbell. I'm German after all. If you woke up in a world where everyone has a magical ability, what would yours be? Wait, what a coincidence. I just brought up Harry Potter before I read that, and you just said in a wealth of magical abilities. Magical abilities. Like a superpower, or because magical abilities, wouldn't that be like you're just like a wizard or a witch and you can just do anything? Like kind of Harry Potter style, you know? Maybe transformation? I don't know. Although. That's a good question. How about yourself? Hey, Paul. Hi, Sunda to India. A while back, I got a surprise bag from IKEA. Good to go. IKEA does too good to go. Where have I been living all my life? I had beet sugar in it. How cool is that? That must look so beautiful. Is it like a vibrant red color? I need that. Beet sugar. I need to look that up and see if I can find it somewhere. But that's interesting. IKEA sells that? Interesting. I like IKEA, but we don't have any here, unfortunately. It's very surprising that Nashville does not have an IKEA. Are you in my dream? Yes, Paul. This is all just a dream. You're sleeping right now. I'm not a cook, but I'm a vegetarian. I've made sauerkraut many times. Water, salt, vinegar, bay leaf. Yep, that is true. That's pretty simple. Bay leaf is a must for the little bit of a bitter flavor. Cinnamon and hot water, and the mixture came out delicious. With the beet sugar? Oh, hot water to the butter? Or did you make something with it and YouTube deleted your comment? Was finden die Amis so geil an Sauerkraut? Ich mag Sauerkraut auch. Ich finde Sauerkraut auch ziemlich geil, muss ich sagen. Aber Rotkraut mag ich lieber. I like red cabbage more than sauerkraut actually, but I like both. I love cabbage in general. I'm a cabbage girl. I always love cabbage since I'm a little kid. Any kind. But yeah, Americans like sauerkraut too. I don't know why. I think maybe with sausages, just like we do, because it's just a good combination. Wen meinst du? IKS. Hi, saludos, Giuliano. Thank you, Ankush. Appreciate it. Thank you, Antoine Fisher. What's the Antoine Fisher? Does it have a meaning? Thank you, ceramics. My shirt arms. That's specific, but well, thanks. I love anything pickled, but sauerkraut is my absolute favorite food. I love pickled stuff too. Pretty much everything, I would say. Beets, cabbage, carrots, radish. There's some really yummy green pickled vegetables in China that are delicious in your noodle soup. I love those a lot. They're very salty and kind of crunchy. But yeah, sauerkraut is really good. I'm glad, Paul, that my voice is good to sleep. I heard that before, that people listen to the stream before they go to bed because they want to have some like kitchen background noises or just like someone just like talking, because I'm not one of those entertainers that like put like a pour ketchup or mustard over their head and scream, just one more like, and I'll close that, you know, those little games with the like crocodiles or where you like pull something out and they keep screaming like, if you like send me one more, if there's one more subscriber or one more like or one more gift, they'll do it, and they just keep doing that for like hours and hours. And I'm like, oh my lord, like what am I seeing here? And people just fall for it. They just like cheer them on and nothing ever happens there. Not saying anything happens here, but you know, at least you're not just screaming for likes and subscriptions and stuff, because I don't know what the purpose of that is. It's just kind of confusing, to be honest. But Thank you. What was that? That was a coin with a clover on it. That was cute. Thank you, PT. I'm seeing all the jewel things here. Wie kam es dazu, dass du in die Staaten gegangen bist und dort wohnst? Lars, ich habe einen Soldaten kennengelernt in Deutschland und bin wegen der Liebe nach Amerika gekommen. Nach der Uni hat sich so ergeben. Als Soldat kann man sich ja nicht aussuchen, wo man wohnt. Aber ich war nach der Uni zum Glück relativ flexibel und bin dann hergekommen, erstmal nur als Tourist ein paar Mal hin und her für fast 2 Jahre und dann irgendwann hier geblieben. Hi Uday, Wakatri. You changed the name, didn't you? Ich habe das Gefühl, dass ich das mit meinen 65 Jahren auch nicht mehr so kann. Ah, hier, sorry, Günni, ich lese es gerade. Ich war zwar kein Künstler, aber ich möchte mich auch in vielen Dingen verbessern, aber irgendwann geht es auch nicht mehr. Ich wollte eigentlich mein Schulenglisch verbessern. Ach, Günni, sag niemals nie. Man kann sich immer verbessern, selbst wenn du hier im Chat bist und zuhörst oder mitliest, verbesserst du dich. Sobald man mit einer Sprache konfrontiert wird oder umgeben ist von einer Sprache und versucht, was zu verstehen, wird man von Tag zu Tag besser, auch wenn man es nicht bemerkt im Moment. Verbessern tut man sich immer. Und das spielt auch keine Rolle, wie alt man ist. Klar ist es als Kind viel einfacher, eine Sprache zu lernen, als später, wenn man älter ist. Aber verbessern tut man sich immer. Und wie gesagt, selbst vom Zuhören, Mitlesen, lernst du auf jeden Fall schon einiges. Nicht, dass mein Englisch perfekt ist, überhaupt gar nicht. Aber einfach nur Englisch zu hören, hilft auf jeden Fall schon sehr. I work across the IKEA, but I never been in one. Oh, you are across the IKEA. Okay, I thought in IKEA. You never been in one, miss you. Never ever in an IKEA? Wow, miss you. You're missing out. Fitting to the name. You need to try it. It's just, it's like its own world. It's like going on an adventure. Like IKEA has like those pathways where they lead you through the whole store. They're making sure you're not missing out on any furniture or any aisle. So they're leading you, like there's like a perfect maze and you have to follow those little arrows on the ground. And you're coming, I think you just start off in the like living room area and go through the bed area, and then you can test out all the beds and stuff and couches. And then we'll go to the kitchen, and you will never leave IKEA without something in your basket. And I promise you, it's not going to be anything that you need or came for. You will leave with something that you never thought needed or that you wanted. It's always like some little stuff, just because the prices are just really cheap. Not even that cheap anymore, but it's really pretty neat stuff, like very like simple designs, very Scandinavian. I think you would like it, but not saying it's good. Like it's probably not great quality, and that's probably a reason why it's cheap and how they can have their prices. And I don't like how IKEA became a successful business. There's definitely a little bit of a grim backstory to that. So if anyone's interested, you need to look into that. The best cabbages are grown by the English. Is that so? Sauerkraut vertrage ich nicht, weil ich dann Blähungen bekomme. Echt? Normalerweise hat der Sauerkraut sehr viele Probiotika, was sehr gut für den Darm sein sollte. Aber wenn du vielleicht einen empfindlichen Magen hast, könnte es auch zu viel sein. Und ja klar, Kraut ist natürlich ein bisschen schwer verdaulich für manche. Bei mir ist es mit Linsen immer ganz ähnlich. Hi Christian, Grüße nach Berlin. BT is fighting against Paul's messages. BT, don't worry too much about it. It's just, I know, I see the pictures and I just go over those messages. Like, I appreciate it, Paul, or any Romeos right now. It's very kind of you. I think BT is just trying to not make the chat too busy or messy so people can read the questions and messages more easily. So don't take it personal. Does this look like the face of an angel? Hey, BT. Where's my spoon? Getting my spoon out for the first time today. Like St. Nicholas servant. I'm trolling the troll, I know. Mein Lieblingsessen ist Kartoffeln und Quark mit Leinöl. Kartoffeln und Quark, Kräuterquark oder einfach so. Leinöl gesund, aber mit Kartoffeln habe ich noch nie gegessen. Did you like the Godzilla movie? It was okay. I'm not a huge fan. I post a pic, it's very white and it doesn't dissolve easily. What is it? Okay, well, I'm excited. I don't know what we talked about earlier. I'm still all the way up here. Thank you, BT. If I do go, I'ma freaking film it. Yes, please, Miss Yu. You should. That's gonna be your first time in IKEA. I wanna be part of that. Can't believe it. I wish we would live closer. I would go to IKEA with you. We would go look at all the stuff and then finish the tour with the IKEA restaurant, of course. That's mainly the reason why everyone goes to IKEA. It's really crabby food. Like, the food is very, very mediocre. But for some reason, people love IKEA restaurants, including myself. It's always like something to look forward to for some reason. It's not great, but something about it. They know what they're doing. It might just be the cheap prices. Germans like their sale and bargains. Hi Osi, Grüße in die Türkei. Und danke. Herr Bernard. Hair down. That commanding tone without any like punctuation or nothing. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. And I live in the United States. Weil ich auch in einem Paar in Kanada per Chat Kontakt habe. Danke für die Aufklärung, Günni. Sehr gut. Siehst du, wenn du mit Leuten zu tun hast aus anderen Ländern, ist immer am besten, wenn man andere Sprachen auch mal anwendet. Hören ist sehr, sehr wichtig, meiner Meinung nach. Ich höre sehr viele Podcasts auf Chinesisch und so, dass ich so im Dings bleibe. Aber Sprechen natürlich, Anwendung sehr wichtig auch. The Germans always read that already. Well, thank you, Ozzy. Hi, Whitehawk. Anyone that gives me a compliment will get a spoon. Dein Englisch ist ausbaufähig, wa? So sieht's aus. Deins wahrscheinlich auch. Mit sehr hoher Wahrscheinlichkeit. Mehr als meins. A hole in the spoon? Yes, there's a hole in the spoon. Did you know what that's for? Okay, quiz. Everyone. What is the hole in the spoon for? The first person that gives me the answer, the right answer, wins something. And I don't know what the win will be. Hi to France. Bernard. Quark, Milch, Zwiebeln. Thank you, BT. I wish they would leave the jewels here a bit longer. They look cute. I want to look at them. They take them down so fast. Thank you so much. Quark, Milch, Zwiebeln, leider kommt aus dem Spreewald. Oh, Spreewald. Ach stimmt, du bist aus dem Spreewald, Hans. Was für ein Glück. Siehst du, du bist doch Hans im Glück. Cute. I just noticed the tongue, see? Nice. Thanks, BT. It's a cute chili. I cannot do chili. I look like the chili when I have a little bit too much black pepper in my food. That's literally me. Like, ja, Spreewald, sehr, sehr schön. Da war ich mal mit einem Ex-Freund auf einer Tour, also so einer Kajak-Tour. Danke, BT. And yeah, there's a beautiful part in Germany, the Spreewald. Thank you, BT. I feel like I've said BT more than anything else today. That's a good sign for you, BT. Thank you. And it's beautiful. The houses are, there's no roads between the houses. Thank you, BT. No roads between the houses, but there's only like little water pathways between the houses. And it's beautiful. It's like fertile land. Thank you, double. Appreciate it. Y'all distracting me here with those little symbols popping up. My ADHD brain is like, just going crazy. I'm like, where was I? But yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you, Double. So you should go there. It's different from the Black Forest, but so nice. And you can go with the kayak there, and just like people will take their boat from place to place instead of their car. So very nice. Thank you, Double. And it's very famous for its cucumbers, pickled cucumbers. La politesse. Oui, oui. Je suis la politesse. My French is non-existent. Do you ever do any gaming? Jimothy. I like Jimothy. That's a new word, a new name. I've never heard that name before. That's cool. Because I like saying Timothy. Jimothy. That's cool. I do gaming privately, but never streamed gaming. But we were just talking about it earlier, so I'm trying to do some horror gaming or Sea of Thieves or PUBG eventually on this channel. But I need to set that all up, so it's in the make, y'all. Hi, Cole. Hi, JC. Welcome back. My day's been pretty chill. Thank you. Hi, Ahmed. Welcome back. Voodoo chat, what is that, Cole? Stand in line for the spoon. Yep. You all line up because I know y'all deserve the spoon. At least half of you. You all know who you are. You know best. Hi, Daniel. Hope it's for cooking. The waking man. I hope so too. That's up to you guys. Good morning, beautiful. Thank you, JC. Hope your day has been good too. Yes, JC wins. It's pasta measurement. Any other measurement would be very sad. This is the pasta measurement. If the pasta, this is one portion of pasta, fits through that hole. And yeah, that's what it is. Congratulations, JC. You win. Hi, Don. I'm doing good. Hey, I'm Santa. Nice. I always want to be Santa. It's easy to drain liquid. With this, will I get a spoon if I give a compliment? Maybe. Sie heißt Alice und kann auch ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Mixing and blending. Well, yes, certainly you use that thing too. It's also good to stir so the water goes through, I guess, so you don't break stuff up too much, maybe. I don't know. But this is just made for originally for pasta measurement. To drain the sauce or to measure pasta. And yes, it's good for draining too. Exactly. If you have it, if you want to get rid of some water and stuff, you can like keep the stuff in the pot because it has like this like round shape here where you can just put it at the edge of the pot and just drain it a little bit. Massive eyebrows. Yes, I do have massive eyebrows and they can walk and talk. Pretty cool, huh? In the school they always told me that I have big eyebrows, and I was like, okay, so what? So I was part of the eyebrow victims that plugged their eyebrows because they thought they were too big. And then 2 years later it literally became the biggest trend where people like painted the eyebrows thick and they had like eyebrow pencils and wanted to have big eyebrows. So I'm like, where were y'all 2 years ago when I was freaking out plugging my eyebrows to be part of this no eyebrow society? And now y'all tell me I have nice eyebrows, you know? So that's why no one should run behind any trend, listen to anyone's stupid opinion about what looks good and what doesn't, you know? Just rock what you got and, you know, just be true to yourself. Change things if you need to, if you want to, if that's like your innermost need or want, but you know, it's not worth following any stupid beauty trends or listen to anyone's opinion. So yeah, I'm happy with my brows, you know, finally. Thank you, Double. I just see all those stars here. You sent so many, appreciate that. People ask me what I do for a living. I usually respond, I'm a stripper. Maybe I'm sharing too much. I'm a very sarcastic person. I get that. You're European after all. We can be quite sarcastic. And that's amazing, the response. I love that. Because people probably shut up after that and they don't ask any further questions. It's the same when people ask me if I'm how old I am, if I'm already 21, or if I'm 50, and I'm like, nope, I'm actually 67. So that's my response to age. I'm like, what does it matter? Like, why do people always ask? That's such a nowadays society thing. When people meet people, all they ask is, how old are you? What do you do for a living? As if that is like the only two things that qualify you as a human, or where people like put you on like a level or a scale, you know. So I learned to never ask people those questions as my first questions, because usually it will like crystallize in a conversation where they are in life, like what they're doing, and you know, so it's just a weird way to start a conversation in my opinion. One of my friends from Germany, but now she's in California. What's a nice gift to get her to remind her of Germany? In California? I don't know. Well, you could I always get her some German sweets or chocolates or snacks or something. I'm always very excited when I get some German sweets that remind me of my childhood, or when I go back to Germany. Going to the grocery store is my favorite thing to do. Something that used to be so normal when I still lived there, but now it feels very special when I get something edible from Germany, you know. So some places in America have German food. Like Publix, for example, has like a European aisle where you can get some snacks, or you just order it online. How about we all play Monopoly one day? Yes, BT, absolutely. I remember your comment. That's actually a very good idea. So I don't know how many people can play together, but you thought this was a pregnancy test, the spoon? That'd be a very interesting pregnancy test. I don't know how that would work, but okay. The hole in the spoon is for grating meatballs. If the meatball doesn't fit through the hole, it doesn't make it to the plate. Camper, that's a good answer. I like that. Hi, Ozan. Thank you. I'm from Germany. Okay, Hans, schlaf schön. Bis dann. Gute Nacht. Private society, y'all. Y'all. Anyone in Missouri, be careful, really bad storm. Thank you, JC. I was about to make a post later tonight or tomorrow morning about the weather situation, because you really gotta watch out if you're anywhere in the Midwest. Tomorrow will be the main focus area will be Missouri again, Alabama, Tennessee, and Kentucky. So if you're in any of those areas, watch out. There will most likely be some sort of tornado activity and storms, like Big Rock. Is it Big Rock in Arkansas, and St. Louis? That area I think will be in the red or the orange. So please watch out, everyone. I received an eyebrow transplant from a guy who had died in a yacht accident. Campbell, that's terrible. If that was a joke. If not, that's I don't know. Auf YouTube gibt es auch ab und zu bekannte englische Songs. Aber Elvis? Ja, genau, die Lyrics dazu lesen hilft auch sehr. Habe ich auch schon gemacht in anderen Sprachen. Das ist eine sehr gute Idee, dass man die Texte lernt und dann mitsingen kann. Sehr gute Idee, Günni. Und so macht das Lernen auch Spaß, nicht wahr? Thank you, Ahmed. Spoon woman. I'm sandwich woman. Jack from New York calls me sandwich woman or sandwich lady. And now I'm the spoon woman. I'm sorry if someone is sensitive to the spoon, because I know for some Americans this holds different childhood memories, because I feel like when I talk to people here, this thing for a German, maybe my grandma's generation, she will know that that tool. But here, a lot of younger people will still know that tool in a different way as kids. So crazy. Sorry, anyone that went through the spoon era. That is certainly no fun. I hope you get out of that with no any trauma or damage. My first question when meeting a new person is always about sauerkraut. Exactly. That's a good question to ask. Or what's your favorite food? What was the best country you ever visited? Or, but why, what do you do for work? Who cares how I'm paying my rent, unless it's like something super cool, like I have like my own restaurant, or I'm doing something like from like the heart, like arts or something, or I don't know, I'm an athlete or something. Who cares about what you do for work, honestly? Thank you, Günni, for answering. Danke für das Beantworten der Fragen. Kannst du aber gut Englisch? Naja. Gut würde ich jetzt nicht sagen, aber man kommt durchs Leben hier in Amerika. Man muss sich ja irgendwie verbessern, wenn man hier so lange wohnt. Ein bisschen zumindest. Your granddaughter suggested my YouTube account. Well, thank you, K-pop. Wait. Her YouTube account. I was wondering, as like a grandma that's listening to K-pop and calls the channel K-pop is the perfect world. That's a cool grandma right there. Have delivered tomorrow morning. What are you delivering? Oh, you're working tomorrow. Oh yeah, truck. Man, be careful, JC. Not fun to drive around in that weather. At least you have a heavy vehicle that's not getting blown away easily. So I hope people in trucks are relatively safe. How does that work, JC? Am I completely delusional about this, or are people relatively safe in trucks when it comes to stuff like that? Dankeschön, Daniel. Ja, geht mal alle ins Bett in Deutschland, schon fast Mitternacht bei euch. Ihr Nachteulen, ihr müsst doch morgen sicher alle raus. Hoffentlich nicht alle, aber manche von euch bestimmt. I'm a bicycle, okay. I like bicycles, I take that. Yes, I'm German, Rod. It's a true story. I lost my eyebrows in a tragic sauerkraut accident. Campbell. Terrible. Hi, Yuzu. Hi, Spoon Woman. Oh my goodness. Am I Spoon Woman now? I never thought I'll be a Spoon Woman one day. Oh well. When I first heard your response about you telling people you're 60, I do the same thing. Honestly, yeah, who cares? Like, I'm 60. If you want me to be 60, I'll be 60. If you want me to be 89, I'll be 89. Who cares? It's just those questions that like lead to no further conversation. So you say that, and then where does the conversation end? So we just ask each other about age, job, social status, how much money you have in a bank account, and then we're like, okay, well, good talking to you. Bye. We started yesterday, and you went back to the big shirts. Well, JC, sometimes it depends on my mood, sometimes I feel like a big shirt, sometimes I feel like a small shirt. It depends on my mood, on my confidence, on my, I don't know, what's in the laundry, what's still in my closet. To be very honest, sometimes the good stuff is just in the laundry, and then the other stuff has to come out and leave the closet. It's just to be fair to all my clothes, they all get a chance to shine. Lastly, I found the moon. Some people are very poetic, aren't they? Just walked into a gelato place by accident. Gelato. $9 for a large cone. That's definitely a gelato place. That's not an ice cream place, that's a gelato place. When you see gelato outside the store, just walk by it, because it's just bougie as hell and the prices are going to be extreme. Had to get one. PT for $9. chocolate hazelnut, creme brulee, and pistachio. That sounds really good. I would have paid that $9. Screw it. Who cares about money? If it's hazelnut, creme brulee, and pistachio, I would have given them 10 if I had to. Thank you, Amir. You too. $9 is a bit much, but it's delicious. Sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. There's this ice cream place here too, and they have this delicious what is it? A sundae, and it's like 2 balls of ice cream. Is it balls? Scoop. Sorry. In Germany we say balls of ice cream. Yeah. That in English that erase 2 scoops of ice cream here with hot chocolate sauce on top and caramel sauce and roasted almonds. Goodness gracious, it's so good. So, but it's $10, so I only get that like once every 3 months or so, if that, if I'm feeling super fancy. Grüße nach NRW, Daniel. Jetzt Haier, ja, ab ins Bett, sonst kommt der Kochlöffel wieder raus. Zack, zack, schön schlafen. Bibi und Tina angeschmissen und dann schläft man am besten ein. Aber das ist wahrscheinlich auch nur für Pferdemädchen, die als Pferdemädchen aufgewachsen sind, entspannend. Für andere war das wahrscheinlich eher nervig. It really depends. The big truck is more susceptible to being blown over, but true. Depends on what you're hauling. A flatbed a little more stable. True, yeah, you're high up there, so there more area for the wind to blow on and tip it over. Good point. So, be safe out there, that's all I can say. And never park under a bridge. I heard that's like one of the worst things you can do because it's like the air just gets sucked in there and everything just, I don't know what happens down there, but I heard it's not good, so don't do it. She's German and proud of it. Thank you, miss you. Someone say something bad here. Hi, Daniel. Daniel learning languages. Welche Sprachen lernst du, Daniel? Daniel hat gerade Gute Nacht gesagt aus Deutschland. Daniel Schilling ist jetzt ins Bett. Jetzt haben wir einen neuen Daniel hier. So schnell geht's. Die Daniels sind alle heute Nacht unterwegs hier auf YouTube. Hi Bernd, guten Abend. Hi Kram. It was just a joke, but I get it. I do the same. With what? I need to read the messages faster, otherwise I don't know what we're talking about. Sorry, guys. Die 3 Fragezeichen. Ja, die 3 Fragezeichen. Die 3 Fragezeichen. Die 3 Fragezeichen. Die höre ich auch gerne. Bist du am Mittwoch da? Wenn ja, bis dann. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht, Günni. Ich bin Mittwoch wahrscheinlich da. Ziemlich sicher. Ja, aber wir schauen mal. Wenn nicht, dann am Freitag wieder. Schlaf gut, Günni. Schlaf gut alle. Du auch, Daniel, ab ins Bett jetzt. Sonst muss ich dich rausschmeißen, dass du Schlaf kriegst hier. 10 minutes behind the chat. Sorry, Carl. Hi, Cookie. How are you doing? What's up? What's the live stream about? Everything and nothing, really. It depends. Whatever comes up and whatever we talk about, it's always something else. Usually I cook something and then we'll just see where the conversation goes. Today we talked about, I don't know, all kind of stuff. I don't even remember. My ADHD brain erases everything that happened for 10 minutes ago. But Carl, I brought the Marmite. Let me show you. And I saw your comment. No, I did not take a sniff. It's still closed, sealed with the Queen of England. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. Manufacturers of food and household products, Unilever UK Limited, Leatherhead, Surrey. So we got yeast extract spread fortified with B vitamins. Ingredients: yeast extract, barley, wheat, oats, rye. There's a very funny joke in it's called Dungeons and Dragons, like the movie, the real people movie, Dungeons and Dragons. and they wake up one of those soldiers that's like in the grave, and he comes back to life as like a zombie basically, and they have to ask him questions, and they get 3 questions out of each zombie they bring back to life, and only after the 3rd questions they'll finally find forever peace and can go back to like being a ghost, or like, you know, going to eternal sleep. And they ask him questions about anything, and then they still have like 1 question left, and he's just like sitting there waiting for his last question so he can finally find eternal peace. And he's like, hello, can you ask me 1 more question please so I can finally go to sleep? And then they're like, okay, whatever, what's your favorite food? And he was like, oats. And he's like, oh, no, hold on, it's barley. And I thought it was very funny. I know, probably not that funny, but for me it was like the funniest scene of the movie. Keeps the mosquitoes away. The vitamin B keeps the mosquitoes away? Really? That's interesting. But yeah, it does say vitamin B12, folic acid, celery. Carl, I have to say, I'm a little bit, or a tad bit, scared, as we say here. But I'm very excited to try it. And of course, since you sponsored this, you think I would open it and take a smell it and try it before I'm live streaming here? I want to have like the real experience with y'all. So especially with you here, Carl. I would have told you when I'm doing the Marmite stream. So we'll be tasting this next time, and I'll let you know when I'm streaming so you can be there. I'm not a mom, but thank you, Chimkin. Chimkin rice, Nagi. They say protein is good for you. Oscar, I think that is true. It's definitely needed for survival, I think. More Marmite. We'll see. If there's no gravity, I'm still falling for you. Fake feather. I have to get a spoon out soon if you keep saying stuff like that. Yep, sealed up, Carly. See? I would not do that. I would not open it before the stream. But I'm excited. I have a feeling that I will really like it. I got cucumber too, so we'll definitely try it with cucumber, as you have mentioned. Netherlands. Hi, Oscar from the Netherlands. Have you ever seen movie Deep Blue Sea? Shark movie, it's one of my favorite. Deep Blue Sea. I just have to think about, I've seen so many shark movies. I love shark movies. It's like one of my favorite genres. So I'm thinking which one it is. Let me see. I'm tempted to get my other phone, but I think it's like out of battery. I need to look that up later, so I know which one it is, which actors. But any shark movies out there, I've seen them. Whenever there's a new one, even when I know they're trashy, or I'll watch them. Never a waste of time to watch a shark movie. Well, thank you, Chimkin. Appreciate it. Hi, Jan. Na, wie geht's? Was machen die Pfunde? Jetzt bin ich mal diejenige, die es hier anbringt. Your knuckles to open it? That? Keep and sealed up until it's the main tasting then. I will. Aye, sir. Certainly. Oh, that's cool. The British, aren't they so smart? How they have like how they have it like here, like it's not round here, but it has like this little flat surface, so you can stack them closely to each other, so they're not like moving around like that, and don't waste as much space in the pantry, in the cupboards, or the shelves. Smart. Catalytic. I would like to go to India one day for sure. Hey Usik, thank you. I got a new channel member here, Shivan. Thank you for that. Oh, I think Shivan's been here a few times, so I appreciate that. The cat Yeah, the cat wants something bad all the time. This is very normal. Like my cat, there's never been a moment where my cat doesn't want anything. So you get very numb to that, or very used to that sound of my cat screaming all day. And trust me, this cat has been to the vet more than I've been to the doctor. It's all good with her. It's just the vet said he probably has some abandonment issues as a kitten because he got given away very early to the shelter, and then the family, he got adopted by a family, and then the family brought him back to the shelter because they didn't want to have him, probably because he's so vocal. So I think he just has a little bit of a situation up there, and he's just a screamer. And me as a noise sensitive person definitely had to get used to that first, because I like my silence a lot, but it's testing my patience. It's, sometimes God throws stuff at you to become better, and yeah. I needed a rest in my life to deal with noise, I think. Starting Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, let me think. I think I know which one it is. Yes. That's been a while though that I've seen that. I need to rewatch it. Have you seen the movie The Shawshank Redemption? Shawshank Redemption. Man, is it the first shark movie that I haven't seen? I watched like all the really bad ones on Netflix, like the one in Paris where Paris is like underwater and all those sharks come out of the catacombs, and it is very weird and bad. There's like I think Olympia was happening in Paris, and they had like a swim, like the swimming was going to the Seine, like the swim. What's it called? Goodness, where they have to swim for Olympia, and it was in the Seine, and there was sharks in the Seine, and just like turned into this like a bloodbath because all those sharks were in there, and yeah, and I just like blew them up and stuff in the end, and pretty crappy. But there's one right now on Netflix called Thrash. It's also sharks that go into the town of like in a Florida town or South Carolina or something. And it's pretty good actually for like a Netflix movie, first of all, and for a shark movie. It's really not bad. It's definitely watchable. Die Pfunde schallern aber nicht ab, sondern kommen drauf. Kenne ich gut, habe vor ein paar Tagen was von Lind aus der Fabrik in Schweiz mitgenommen und heute vernascht wie ein Lustmolch. Ja, das kenne ich gut. Lind und Milka geht immer. Milka mag ich aber lieber als Lind. Lind oder Milka, Jan? Sag schnell. Nicht zu lange drüber nachdenken. Eine Gefühlsentscheidung. Für mich immer Milka, weil es kennst ja, meine Heimatstadt. Hopefully the British are known for more ingenious stuff than the flat-spotted Marmite jar. No, I'm kidding. Of course you guys are. But it is pretty cool, I have to say. I know how to appreciate little things in life, like this thing, for example. Kitty, I miss having a pet in my life. I know, miss you. I'm glad that you have Bambi or Bam to spend time with and cuddle with. Animals just make life better, but I mean, I know you have a really time-consuming and hard job that requires you to work a lot. So, would you ever consider having an animal again, like a cat, dog? I don't know how I would feel like if Oscar was not in my life. I don't think I would be able to have a dog for a very long time, but at the same time maybe it would be like the band-aid I needed in that moment for my heart to cure it. I don't know, but yeah, just a really tough thing, tough situation. I'm really sorry. Hi, Heartbroken. Are you made of copper and because you're cutie? Goodness, that was pretty, I've never seen that one before, so props to you for that one. The cat just wants some attention. A toy string would like to stick to hold would allow the cat to feel the idea to hunt. This needs to stimulate the effect of hunting like in the wild. Yeah, I know. My cats are very specific with toys though. Like I have, trust me, if you saw this part of the house, there's like a trillion Oscar toys on the floor right now that I have to clean up every evening. Because Oscar, he likes his toys around, so whenever he gets up in the morning, one of the first things he does is going to his toy box or to his extra bed. Like he has like an extra bed and an extra bed and then his main bed. So usually the extra bed is where I keep most of his toys. And in the morning, one of the things he does, he just wants food, by the way. He doesn't want a toy right now. He's food addicted and obese. But yeah, Oscar goes to his little bed and he takes out every single toy one after the other and brings it to his other bed, or he just distributes them around the house. He likes having all his toys scattered around. I don't know why, but you know, if it makes him happy. Sometimes when I leave the house, Oscar goes to the shoe cabinet. It's like an open shoe cabinet, and he picks one of my shoes and he puts one of my shoes next to his bed when I'm out of the house. So when I come home, I always smile or always laugh to see which shoe he picked today. Sometimes I'm like trying to guess before I leave which shoes it's gonna be, and it can be super random. Sometimes it's like a slipper or like a sandal. Sometimes it's just like my trainers. One day he used like a high heel shoe, like a boot, and that was very surprising because I never wear those. But yeah, depends on the day. And he just puts it next to his bed. He doesn't chew on it or he doesn't like destroy it. He just wants to have it right there. Paris Under Attack, the worst movie ever. Yes, it is so bad, wasn't it? I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. And I'm sorry you had to waste your time with that movie like I did. Yay, 100 likes. You're right, Carl. I didn't even look at it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, guten Tag. Hi, Pegasus. Hi, Bio. Oh, thanks, Carl, for the cat stickers. I need to make them bigger. I feel like you need to see the faces of the cats better. It's just so dark because, you know, it's hard to see the little scrunch faces with their fur. What's the fast German car? My heart can't handle it, having a dog, not yet. I totally understand, yes. I mean, I'm not in the same situation, but I can only like try to imagine. And I'm pretty sure I would be the exact same. I feel the same. What's up, Ragnarok? Galatasaray. I'm not a Galatasaray fan. Hi, Ankino again. Will do anything for you, beautiful lady. Well, Oscar, would you take out the trash every day? Oscar, that's so adorable. It is. Honestly, when I see something like that, just like when Oscar's sleeping in a big bed after his lunch and he has his head on my pillow, like I literally like die inside every single time. When I see my shoe next to his bed, I'm like I can't even like imagine how it must feel like to have like children that do something cute. Like already my dog that does something cute, like, you know, brings me to tears sometimes. So yeah, he's just the cutest little angel being. Hi, Guto. Good to see you again. Yeah, long time no see. How you been? Hi to Kiev. Yes, Oscar is cool. Too cool for school, for sure. Germs. You will be reunited with your dog in the next life? I think so too. I think our dogs are waiting for us, you know, as the best present ever when we go back to where we came from. To our maker, I think we'll be there with our dogs again. What a good thought. Thanks, Carl. That's a good face, isn't it? I love this Oscar picture. He's just like so serious sometimes. Like his mouth always goes down a little bit when he stares at you like this. He's so, so cute. Oscar makes the cutest little faces. The best. Well, thank you, Ahmed. Mr. Oscar is better than yesterday, but not fully recovered. I will still take him to the doctor tomorrow to see what's going on. I would rather play it safe than just hoping that everything is good. You know, just in case it's some infection, I would not want that to get any worse or just like linger on and like do some more damage. So I'd rather just like spend a few bucks for a vet visit and making sure he's okay, and they do some tests hopefully, and then I know what's up and I can relax and not worry about his health, you know, because Oscar not feeling well is stressful, and I'm just worried about him. What about the orange cats? Where will they go? The orange cats, I don't know, they might have a special place. It might be just like a place for orange cats up there where they can all hang out with each other, you know, on a little island, do orange cat stuff. There'll be plenty of glasses on the counters that they can throw down and just do all the mischievous stuff they're doing. Hope Oscar's feeling better. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it. How are you feeling, by the way? How's everything going with you? Are you feeling better from the last times you talked about it? Hi, Jasuria. Definitely be on the safe side and get him checked. Yes, I think so. I definitely should. I agree. Hope Oscar gets better soon. Thank you, Gucho. I appreciate that. I always appreciate when people are concerned about Oscar and they, you know, check in on him. I wish he could understand that and read that himself to feel better and just know how much he's cared for. And yesterday, Miss Yu gave Oscar a huge donation, and once he's checked at the doctor or the vet and he's good to go, we'll go to the pet store first thing and get him a new toy, because he still sleeps next to his piggy toy, but I know Oscar is all about his new toys, so he'll deserve one. Just like a kid going to the dentist, you know, just going to the store and get them like a little treat or a little toy. That's what I like to do with Oscar when he's been a good boy, because he's very well behaved at the vet and it's always very cute. Like, he would never like snap or, you know, move or like jump down. Like, he's very well behaved. He literally just sits there and waits until it's all over. It's like really heartwarming to see. But I always feel bad going to the vet because I know Oscar hates taking like his temperature in the behind and getting injections or blood drawn. He does not like that. So it always hurts me, but I try to be there for him at least. Meow. My dog just has like some sort of urinary tract infection, I think. I don't know where it's from, so I'm just gonna have some tests done to make sure he's okay. Yes, Darren, he's a good boy indeed. And it's the same, but all good things. I'm waiting for this referral still. Still? That's shucks. Sometimes stuff like that takes forever. For like, as long as the people that make the appointments and the referrals are not in pain, you know, they don't care, or they couldn't care less. They're like, well, you can see the specialist in 6 months. How about that? Like in Germany, when I want to go to the I don't know, let's say you need like a skin doctor appointment or anything like that. Nothing that's like super emergency thing. They'd be like, yeah, totally, we can set you up. How about October? And you call them in February. You're like, October? Are you for real? But that's like Germany healthcare system. It is cheap, but it sucks at the same time. Hey, Whisker, thank you. Thanks for the flower. That was cute. Appreciate it. Never seen the flower. My nationality is German, but I live in the United States now for the last few years. But yeah, appreciate y'all for the jewels and stickers, the little gifts next to the button. I just activated that today, so it's new. Thank you. Now I feel like we almost saw them all. I don't know how many there are, but I've seen so many different ones. Thank you for that. It's cute. I like seeing those little animations. Before BT brought it up here, I never even thought about activating that. So thanks for bringing it up again, BT. Hi, Elliot. That's so generous. Once again, miss you. I saw that catching up. Yes, miss you. Yeah, I agree. I was still blown away. I was like, the hubby asked me about it. He's like, was that for real? I was like, yeah. Highly appreciate you, miss you. Completely apart from that too. You're an amazing person. Yes, I totally agree on that, Carl. Just an animal lover, animal protector. Saint Francis, no, Franciscus? No, who's the patron of the animals? Schatzi. Schatz. Is that Saint Francis? I think. Thank you. Oscar stickers, I miss you. Aww. Oh yeah, I added that other one with the gnarly teeth. It's so cute. He had his upper lip stuck like this, and he was like this. It just looked silly. I love it when Oscar falls asleep and his like little upper lip is tucked in, and then his little or when his tongue sticks out when he's like sleeping, like with his tongue tips sticking out, and he's like completely knocked out. That's usually when we go for like an hour hike or something. He's like knocked out. Very cute. Oh goodness, my faces. I forgot I added those pictures too. Thanks, Whisker. PRG, I'm 67. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go into the night because I still got stuff to do today, unfortunately. So I wish I didn't, but I do. So I'm still doing stuff on my computer for my immigration. So that's gonna be fun. I hope your evening is gonna be a little bit more fun than mine. I already had my favorite part of the day, which is talking to y'all and hanging out. And I always appreciate each and one of you for taking the time. If you're just a quiet listener in the back, if you're talking, if you're interacting, thank you for the jewels and the tips, and thank you for the ones from yesterday again, because I cannot say that often enough. I really appreciate it so much. And yeah, thank you all for being here, for your presence, and for what you do for making this world a better place. I always need to remind myself to tell you that, because there's so much crazy bad stuff going on right now that this is a very wholesome experience to know that there's so many nice and kind people out here. So thank you for that. Hast du jetzt schwarz für Jan angezogen? Natürlich. Love the fangs. The fangs? This? Like an insect. Like a little... Don't snails have that? Or little grasshoppers, like little things, or spiders. Well, thanks, Max. You are too. Alrighty. Have a good night, y'all. Happy rest of your weekend, and a very happy Monday tomorrow, and a good start to your week. Monday, am I right? But we'll get through it together. We're all stuck here on this blue planet together, just rolling with it, doing what we're supposed to do, or not sometimes. And yeah, be safe, everyone. Have a good time, and eat your fruit, your vegetables, drink your water, stay hydrated, eat your vitamins, all the good stuff. Get your steps in, open your windows. You know the deal. So see you. Thank you, Whisker. That was a close one. I almost ended the stream. Thank you. Thanks, Whisker. Highly appreciate it. Screenshot. I know Carl told me when I do screenshots, my stream starts lagging, so I hope not, but we're saying bye anyway, so it doesn't matter anymore if it's lagging or not. Goodbye, ceramics. Bye. Okay, I'll try. From Jack from Pirates of the Caribbean. Bye. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut. See you soon. I know. Oh, and Carl, about that one, I'll let you know when we do that stream. That will probably be next time. So I'll post in the community tabs, or you can also just activate the bell if you want to see when I'm online next or live. Bye, guys. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.